Okay, I'm live. Says so right on my screen. Well, what else? You are muted now. I'm not muted. My thing, so I think it should be okay. If you can see me, you can hear me. Let me know if you get on. Comment. Let me know. Otherwise, I don't know. Looks like it's going to be fine though. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sunday night. I'm Jill Blanchette. I am in my little series of cards that I'm going to showcase some of our papers that we have on sale this month. And tonight I'm going to use a quick card using the Country Woods stamp pattern paper and the Loveliest Tree stamp set. I think you should see. Oh, hey, Mom. Thanks for hopping on. I think shouldn't take too long. Again, my little kits, I've been cutting everything. So as you know, we've got a sale going on this month. There's like 15 papers at 15% off. And I've been coming on doing random cards that are showcasing the papers. Tonight, not so much. I've only got a couple of the patterns in use, but I'll show you the whole pack. And I think that's about it that we got going on. It's winding down August. If you have any coupon codes from the bonus days, sure and redeem those by the end of the month or you'll lose them. I'm going to turn my computer down to the desktop. Should be down here now. Just let me pull that down and make sure. Yep. Okay, so you see my desktop. I think it might be zoomed out a little further than normal because my lights were shining in, so I had to move my lights. I had more light shining in than normal, but it's all good. So tonight we're going to use this Country Woods paper. It's on page 51. And it is kind of basically what it says. It's kind of wood grains and such. So I'm going to set that right there, and I'll just show you some of the patterns that it's got. This one was real cool. I liked how the brown-ish, butterscotchy, goldish blended in there with the darker colors. I like that one. Here's this one right now. It almost looks like it has a green hue to it, but let's see if I put them the right way so the green. And the back side is this weathered painted wood. And we did that one. We got this one. I'm using this one, I believe, tonight. And on the back of that is a small plank, whitewashy. And then this is just a wide plank. Here's a line. Here's a line. Got a brownish, weathered, whitewashy looking one. And then a white wood. Got, I not go too fast so my camera doesn't go too jaggedy on you. Here's another painted weathered one with a blue paint. And then this is a multiple colored, and they all appear like paint. So maybe it's these planks here is what it is, probably, if I'd have looked closer. This paper here could be a zoomed out version of these, quite possibly. And I think that's all of them. Oh no, we got this pinkish colored one. Another weathered with a pinkish paint. And then on this side is, I don't think these are planks. This might just be a whole like tree that's got marks and stuff all over it. And I think that that's it for the paper pack. So that is the Country Woods paper, up close and personal. And let's just make a quick card with it. It goes with the, let me show you the, it doesn't go with. It goes with whatever you want to put it with, but it's featured in the catalog with our country flowers set and the birdhouse. So maybe the featured with this suite, country wood suite. So all these wood pieces can help build your birdhouse a little bit, make it stand up a little more. So this country woods suite with the country flowers and the country birdhouse stamps and dies go right there. So let me come over here. Here's the card we're going to make. Like that. It's quick and easy, yet nice. I'm using the Loveliest Tree stamp set and the dies that go with it. I thought I had everything already cut out, but I don't. So that'll take us a minute. All right, so I have the 8.5, or not the 8.5. I have 4.25 by 11 piece of early espresso. Fold that at 4.25, or no, not 4.25, because that's how wide it is. For it at 5.5. I have this piece of basic beige for the inside, and that is 4.25. No, it's not. Slow down, think, Jill. It's 4 by 5.25. I'm going to glue that on. So I don't end up stamping on it and using it for my tree or anything. Been known to happen. I bring so many pieces and I lose track of them all. Then I had cut out 3 of the little tiny leaf dies from the die set. I'll put this one in here like this direction. And I'm just putting them in here. Probably should put a little more glue on that. And we could probably pop these 2 little goobs out of there that I missed. Uh-oh. I don't know if I lost you or not. Let me see. My computer went. Nope, says I'm still alive. My computer, my session that I use for my live went blank, but it shows me that I'm still alive. So I'm going to keep going. And I'm just going to glue these 3 leaves on here. I'm just kind of crossing over all the stems for lack of creativity here on what to do with them. Just making a little trio in the corner. Like that. And then that finishes the inside. So now for the outside, I have a 5 3/8 by 4 1/8 piece of that dark color that I showed you. Small planks on the back. We're going to glue that on the front. I do not hear any rain right now. We've been getting bouts of rain on and off here the last little bit, so I don't know if that had anything to do with why I lost my video session, if my internet bounced or something, who knows? Anyway, we'll figure it out. I've got a 1 3/4 by 4 3/4 inch piece of early espresso. And then I cut down on the 1/8 of that white with the pretty butterscotchy color through it. And we're going to put those 2 together. This makes a nice masculine card, be a great sympathy card. I'm going to glue that flat down to the front. Why did my glue seize up on me here? Now watch, I'm squeezing, it's going to splooch all over me. What's happening? Let's see if I get it to. Well, what the heck, you dumb glue bottle? I got a pin right here in my magnetic tray that doesn't want to let it loose. Okay. Try it again. There we go. And we're just going to kind of put that kind of a little bit, not quite at center. Glue that flat. Then I have a 1.5 by 4-inch piece of early espresso. And then I have that lightish one that I thought looked like it had a green hue to it. Kind of like this blue though. Should we shake it up and use the blue? I don't know how that's gonna look. Tree. I better not get crazy. So I don't know if anybody else has jumped on because of the way that my screen is now. So welcome. If you have any comments, I always get to my comments at the end for replies, but feel free to comment and I will acknowledge when I can see what I got going on. Right, so then I'm going to just overlap these two and I'm going to put it up a little bit higher. I think I probably shouldn't have glued it on until I made sure I knew how big my tree was. I think I'm going to wait. Okay, then we're going to set that aside and we're going to skip over to our tree. I've got this Loveliest Tree, and I got to get a block. It's gonna work. I'll use this one. And early espresso ink. And stamp that down on my paper. Then, sort of quickly, before it has too much time to dry, I'm going to take my blender pen. These are our friend. And I'm going to run it over where I see all the branches up inside the tree. And that will pull the ink out of the image that I just stamped and it'll blend it around. So it's kind of like an aqua painter idea, sort of filling in the like the branches with the ink that is off the stamp. Let's see, did I get them all? So that's just going to help give it some depth if we get all the branches colored like that. Then you could take another marker or blender pen or a marker thing and just dab it around. Probably you don't want a marker, it'll be too dark, but and just kind of blend it around a little bit, even a sponge or something, and put some color in your tree if you wanted to. But I've got my die set here in this tree. So I'm going to stick it on there like that. And I did not cut one out ahead of time, so 2 seconds, and I'm gonna cut it out. I like to cut them out ahead of time. And then I can stamp one, and then I don't have to actually cut it. I'm ready to go. So see how good I did at lining it up, cutting it out. Oh, not too shabby. So there's our tree. We'll bring our card back in. Oops, I cut out my note. Told me what supplies I needed. So I want my tree down here. So I'm going to put my glue back on my piece here. Now I've heard a couple people say, so I'm going to believe them, that when it says it's like all-purpose glue like these, if you let it dry, it will then become removable. So if you're using the liquid glue and you just set your thing aside, it will become tacky then, and then you can put it down and take it off if you need to. I'm going to believe that because I have peeled it off before when it's dried and said, oh, look, I can move that around. That's neat. But I don't know how well it's going to adhere. When you finally stick it down, maybe it's not going to stay down. But we're going to put some dimensionals on the back of our tree. I got my hand in the way. Oh, I think I used them all finally. I don't know if I got any more. I got dots coming out my ears. No. Oh, here's some. Oh, yeah, I got that. I thought those were strips. Yes, I got some dimensional. So we're going to put our dimensionals on there. I'll just do 3. That should be plenty. Then I'm going to glue the base down. So I'm going to firmly plant our tree at the base and pop up the top. Like that. Then I have my Copic that I just ran back over and got. And I'm going to just put some swipes across where you can kind of see the shadows and stuff so that it gives it that extra dimension. This way you'll see the shadows even if you're not in a lighting that's giving it the shadow. All right, then I got this from the Unbounded Love dies. That's this guy. He's going to cut out this. I think I still had those over here from yesterday. And I'm going to use the Loveliest Tree's Happy Birthday. Blocks are going to come crashing down. I can feel it. I hear them teetering up there. All right. Happy birthday. We're going to use our early espresso again. And I want to put this kind of over to the left. It's crooked. Kind of like right there. And then I'm going to cut this off. So I'm going to put it up on the edge there, and I'm just going to take my trimmer and I'm going to cut it off just past birthday. May have stamped a little further to the right than what I wanted to, but it'll still work. Then I have a piece of the ribbon, pecan pie, and oh, it's under my block. This natural ribbon, or linen ribbon. I don't remember what it was called. Sorry, I didn't bring it over with a stitch of pecan pie through the center. I'm going to get a couple of the dots. I'm going to put one on there where I'm going to fold it in half so that it sticks together. Then we want to have it stick out from under our seam like that. Probably that's far enough. So I will stick another dot on there. One should be enough to hold it to my seam. And then we're going to pop up our seam onto the card. A couple dimensionals on there. See if I can put them around the ribbon so it doesn't wind up cattywampus on the front, because the ribbon will add a little more height than what the dimension, if I added the dimensional over it, it would add probably too much height. So we're going to just stick this on. I'm going to butt it up against the edge of this. And can I pull that off? Because I don't like that. I want it to look like that. I want them both going the same direction. Can I do that? No, I did not cut them to go the same way. So hold on. Now they can go the same way. I know. It's just a little silly detail, but sometimes they'll eat at you and eat at you because you didn't do it the way you wanted it. And small ones like this, I can easily fix by take it off, put it back down. Should be able to trim this one shorter and get that frayed part off there. We'll see how sharp my scissors are. Pressing my luck. And look at there. Voila, all done. All right. And so that is our card for tonight. We got a quick happy birthday with Loveliest Tree and the Country Woods paper. And I think that's all I got for you guys. I will be back again probably tomorrow night, same time, same place. I got another kit made up today, and I think I have one more to go with the paper that I have, and then I will see about hitting up Debbie Green for some of the paper that she has, and hopefully we can get her to be a guest presenter. Wouldn't that be fun? Thank you for sharing, commenting, watching. It all helps in the big picture. So I appreciate it, and I'll be back. Thanks again. Have a great rest of your night, everybody, and have a good week. Tomorrow's Monday. Get off to a good start. Talk to you soon. Bye, everybody. Oh, let's see. How am I going to end that video? I'm just going to end